I don't think people realize what just happened today. The fact that Jackson State, Deion Sanders, flipped the number 2 overall college recruit and Travis Hunter that was originally committing to Florida State has now committed to Jackson State and HBCU. And this is the first time since 2006 an FCS team has gotten a top overall recruit. And this what Deion Sanders has done in Jackson, with Jackson State should not go unnoticed. The fact that since being there this season, well, matter of fact, let's go back to when he was hired right earlier this year, right in the spring. In the spring, they had 7 games. They had a 7-game schedule, whatever, in the spring. They had a spring season. In those 7 games, 6 of them were on ESPN in the spring, earlier this year. 6 of their 7 games. This isn't even like the official season. This is a spring season, and 6 of those 7 games were on ESPN. So right off the gate, he showed impact and showed that if you got Deion Sanders as your coach, if you have a high profile coach with an HBCU, they're gonna get attention. They will get attention. So not only are out of the 7 games they played in the spring season earlier this year, 6 were on ESPN. Let's go into the games that are televised this season in the fall. Out of the 12 games they've played this season, 10 of the games have either been on ESPN2, ESPN3, or ESPN Plus. Guess what? Their last game this season, which is the Cricket Celebration Bowl, is gonna be against. Well, let's see who it's against. Well, it don't even matter who it's against. But this game is gonna be on ABC. ABC. I mean, for Jackson State this Saturday to be on ABC is a milestone in itself. I mean, for HBCUs, HBCUs are lucky to be on ESPN Plus. Never mind ABC. So we're seeing what Deion Sanders is doing with Jackson State. We're seeing right off the bat his impact in putting his HBCU on the map, and I'm loving it. As a Morehouse student, as an HBCU student, I knew off the gate coming out of high school I wanted to go to an HBCU. Now I'm not a high level recruit. I'm not an athlete or nothing like that. Well, matter of fact, I did play soccer though. I was about to go to Howard Soccer, but that's a different conversation for another day. But this just puts a great message out there that HBCUs is on the rise right now, and especially Jackson State, for the number 2 overall recruit to say, you know what, I don't care about no Florida State. I'll go to Jackson State. That shows something, and this is going to resonate with a lot of recruits coming up, whether you're a sophomore, junior, maybe a senior this year, and be like, hey, maybe I should look at HBCU. Maybe I should look at Jackson State. And man, this is great. And another thing. Deion Sanders has made the blueprint to put HBCUs on the map. What we have seen with Deion Sanders is that if you have a high-profile coach on your team, it will attract people to your squad. It will attract people to your college or to your roster, right? Guy like Eric Bieniemy. What if he went to Morehouse? All right, I love Coach Freeman, but I'm just saying, hypothetically, if you have high-profile black coaches going to HBCUs, it's a win-win for not only the HBCU, but for the recruits that they're trying to get. And we all know in college football and college sports, recruiting is everything. If you cannot recruit, your program is not going to be good. Nick Saban is a great coach, but he's great at recruiting. Urban Meyer, when he was at Ohio State, he's a good coach, but he was probably better at recruiting. All these guys, whether it's the guy at Notre Dame or LSU or USC, Lincoln Riley, whoever, they are great at recruiting, and that's what you gotta have at an HBCU. You're not gonna have the facilities like these PWIs, like a USC, like a Alabama, like a Georgia. You're not gonna have it as tip-top shape as them, but you have to start off somewhere, which is getting the coach, and that is the guy that is going to be traveling to these recruits' houses, getting their moms and their dads on the same page, because let's be honest, parents hold a lot of power in where their child goes to school, where their child, plays, college sports or whatever. So getting that coach, getting a high profile coach is one of the keys to put HBCUs on the map. And what Deion Sanders is doing, man, it can't go unnoticed. And I'm just so happy that, his, run as coach to Jackson State has been a slam dunk. And we're seeing, it's almost every single week, we're seeing something with Jackson State, and they're in the media. I mean, look, he brought Brittany Renner to, to a practice or to just to talk to his players, right? Now, it's kind of funny, I'm not going to lie, that he brought Brittany Renner there, but think about the media attention that got. The fact that this was on the Shade Room. Somebody could be looking a recruit right now. Some quarterback, some sophomore quarterback or whoever. Some recruit could be like, you know what? I'm saying they brought Brittany Renner over here. Psh, sign me up. Now, it's all jokes, but it's really like, Deion Sanders has a lot of influence to where he can get celebrities or a high-profile individuals to come to Jackson State. And that's another appeal to, college athletes to be like, hey, I could be in a little film session. Next thing I know, I see Brittany Renner come through there. I mean, if that's not enticing to a college athlete, I don't know what is. And like I said, this episode, congrats to Deion Sanders. He is doing a phenomenal job with HBCUs. And I'm seeing a trend right now of HBCUs on the rise, and next one's Morehouse. And man, be sure to like, subscribe, comment, do all that jazz. Be sure to like, subscribe, comment, do all that jazz. Click that link below in the description to follow me on all social media platforms. And with that being said, y'all, I'm out.